Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Lilbumblebear's Let's Play. I'm Kristen Lilbumblebear, and welcome to the Carmen Sandiego series on this channel. If you've never heard of Carmen Sandiego, oh, are you in for a treat? Carmen Sandiego has had her computer games, her own TV shows, and her own game shows. If you didn't know about that, YouTube it, check it out. Carmen Sandiego is a very clever way to teach kids mainly geography, but she's also gone through time and has had math games, word games, but she's mainly a geography lesson. But Carmen Sandiego is the world's greatest thief. She goes around the world stealing everything from the Eiffel Tower to, oh my gosh, I don't know, the Taj Mahal. I mean, anything you can think of that's of important value, even special artifacts, she will steal them. She'll steal landmarks, she'll steal everything. And it's up to you, as Detective Gumshoe, well, you always start off as Gumshoe, but yes, Gumshoe, to track her down and catch her with the help of all the other agents that will be meeting along the way. But I hope you enjoy this game. Please give the video a thumbs up if you do. Let me know if you have played Carmen Sandiego, Where in the World's Carmen Sandiego, or any of the other games. Let me know down below in the comments. And of course, subscribe for more nostalgic gaming. And I will be making a playlist that will have the other Carmen Sandiego games on this channel, so you'll probably find that in the description box. Okay, let's catch Miss Carmen Sandiego. Or at least attempt to. Enjoy.
Hello and welcome to Acme. I'm the Chief, but you can call me, well, the Chief. We're in the business of tracking down thieves, and we're ultimately after one, Carmen Sandiego. Every creep we've ever collared has been working for her. Now, when you report for duty, I assign you a case. You go to the scene of the crime and look for clues about where the crook took the loot. Then the chase begins. Any bystander is a potential witness who can point you in the right direction. When you finally catch up with the crook, you've got to bust him. But remember, you can't arrest a crook without a warrant, and you can't get a warrant if you don't know what the crook looks like. Now, I could tell you lots more, but the best way to learn a job is on the job. So, are you ready for your first case? Chile is facing a navigational nightmare. Someone stole the Strait of Magellan. Where once flowed a waterway between two oceans, there's now just dirt and a lot of stranded ships. Head south and pick up the chase, because those boats aren't moving till you solve this case. Step on it!
El vuelo 324 está a punto de salir para Chile.
Woo! 360 spin! Sorry. My mouse got away from me and I thought I would just have a seizure. Okay, so anyways, how you start off is you will go to a different country and you will question these commoners just walking around enjoying their time. And try to get clues about which vile agent, because Carmen also has her little, minions steal things. So we're probably going to be catching a lot of her agents. Also, if you click this, you'll learn more about the area you're visiting from one of the agent tour guides. Or maybe it's a different button.
you say?
Where is the bathroom?
Okay, this teaches you
In
language.
Spanish?
¿Dónde está el baño? ¿Ha visto una mujer vestida de rojo? Encontrémonos en el mercado.
Oh, dear. This?
¿Dónde está el baño?
Alright. Cool. I know Spanish. Let's see. Okay, this shows you all the different places. If you click on them, you get facts about them, photos, the flag, everything you want to know about any countries in that. This is to request a guide. Here, I'm going to show you how this works. I'm going to request a guide.
Hi, my name is Antiquity. Let's check out this location. These Momo statues probably honored ancestors or high-ranking tribal chiefs. They were erected on platforms where the Easter Islanders gathered during community and religious ceremonies. The great mystery of Easter Island is, who built these statues? Well, I'll tell you. I don't know. No one does. A civilization existed here as early as 380 AD, but we don't know where its citizens came from. Since their style of housing was similar to that of people in South America, it's possible that the original builders came from Peru. Would you like to see more great stuff? I know you're in a rush, so I won't bury you with information. I'll stick around to see what I can dig up about your suspect. To check back with me, just call me on the video phone.
Do you need some help? I am what I am is all she told me. Rain, wind, or fair weather won't touch her hair.
Why, hello. I hear she is drifting toward the floating market in Bangkok. She was halfway between a heavyweight and a lightweight. Yes? Cruise to Cambodia, then make for the Moon River. She split the difference between thin and fat.
Look, those bumbling janitors. They must have been cleaning up after your crook. Good tracking.
Greetings, Gumshoe. Professor Hermeneutics at your service. Let's take a stroll. Thailand's people have practiced Buddhism for more than 1,000 years. But before that, the people were mostly Hindu. You'll find Hindu symbols and statues in many Buddhist temples, especially here in the palace complex. Fascinating thing about Thai Buddhism, it didn't try to replace the religion that came before. This entire building complex is the Grand Palace, home of Thai kings since Rama I in 1780. Back then, the king had dozens of wives, and they all lived within these walls with their children and servants. Royal daughters stayed here for life, but sons left when they became teenagers. Only one adult male was allowed inside, the king. After all, he made up the rules. Shall we continue this stimulating stroll? Right then, trot along. I'll see what other nuggets of knowledge I can unearth here. Call me on the video phone and I can fill you in. And remember, think.
What's going on? From Boma to Goma, the African country where she's headed is large enough to fill the eastern half of the United States. Her hair shone like an onyx pendant.
What do you need? She's become a maniac from Maniac, also called cassava, the favorite food from Kinshasa to Lubumbashi. I noticed that her stature was quite ordinary.
Hello there. I believe she can get along with her French in Kinshasa, but you'll have to know Lingala, Chiluba, and Kikongo to visit the villagers. You might say that she and the Mad Hatter have two things in common.
Hi there. She's singing Lingala songs with a band in Mbandaka on the banks of the Zaire River. She was raven-haired.
Bonjour voyageurs, le Congo est le centre de l'Afrique.
If you want to learn more about a location, try calling up one of the Acme Good Guides who can give you a tour. If you do, you can call back that good guide later to help check over your warrant.
How can I help you? She was playing her cards close to her vest, but I heard she was headed for Budapest. Her tresses were black as night. Good luck.
Great! All your information checks out. Time to catch that crook.
Well, hello. She was humming a ditty about Mexico City.
0707. Está a punto de salir para México. Que disfrute del vuelo.
You'd better work fast, and here's why. Carmen is coming to collect the loot. You need to find and bust the crook before the handoff.
Do you need something? You may have corralled me, but you'll never fence in Carmen Sandiego.
Nice detective work. You've upheld Acme's standard of excellence. You've put barbed wire behind barbed wire, not to mention a big fence, steel-reinforced doors, and a pack of guard dogs. We went through hours of questioning with no luck. But just before the cell door slammed shut, we heard the crook shout, "I'll steal the planet's treasures till there's nothing precious left." Code, perhaps. I'm faxing it to you for further reference. Oh, don't put your feet up yet. I've got another case for you. Are you ready to take it? Greece is grumbling because some hooligan hauled off a hunk of its heritage. The Olympic flame is missing. There'll never be another Olympic game without that flame, so you've got to find it. Oh, and bring me back some baklava if you get a chance, okay? Thanks.
Glad you called. I could write a whole column on Greece. The Parthenon is considered the finest example of classical Greek architecture and was built between 447 and 432 BC. Although it's now a treasured historical site, the Parthenon wasn't always so well cared for. A gold and ivory statue of Athena was destroyed centuries ago. In 1687, the Turks used the Parthenon as an ammunition depot, and it exploded, blowing the roof off the whole place. On the north side of the Acropolis stands the Erechtheum. It is asymmetrical and built on 2 levels and features sanctuaries to Athena, Poseidon, and King Erechtheus, hence its name. On the north side, you can see its marble roof supported by statues of women called the Caryatids, a fine example of women holding things together. Would you like to see more great stuff? So long. If you need help, I'm only a video phone call away.
Welcome. May I help you? After making a deal, the suspect was off to the Isles of the Seine. She didn't look like she'd been sunbathing, but her hair was tan.
Welcome. She smiled mysteriously and left. She would have to stand on her tiptoes to see over a counter.
Hi there, what's up? The word I would use to describe her height would be...
Hello, can I be a... Her hair was the color of mahogany.
See those klutzy guys with brooms? They're Vile's janitors cleaning up after a thief. You must be on track.
Hey there, my name's Ivan Idea, and I can engineer a great tour for you. Let's check this place out. Set off from the classical buildings of the original city is La Défense, a city of skyscrapers set away from the heart of historical Paris. Since the area is exempt from Paris' strict building laws, you'll find more daring, modern architecture here, including La Grande Arche, which is 35 stories high and shaped like a hollow cube. Ah, Paris. The capital of France and located on the Seine River, Paris is often called the City of Lights. It's also one of the most romantic cities in the world, where ancient buildings and cobblestone streets mix with modern fashion and chic restaurants. Would you like to see more? I know you've got to go, but I'll hang around to see if I can find clues to build a better case. Call me later, and I'll tell you what I found.
Oh, yes? I noticed she was reading the Straits Times, the largest English-speaking newspaper in Southeast Asia. I bet she always stands in front for a group photo.
Good afternoon. She was going where the Indian Ocean and the South China Sea meet. She reminded me of a walking swizzle stick.
Hi, glad to meet you. I heard she was looking for passage to the smallest country in Southeast Asia. She wore a ticker that outcalculated my computer.
Great! All your information checks out. Time to catch that crook.
415次航班即将起飞，飞往新加坡。
Hello, hello! My name is Community, and I know more about cultures than a yogurt maker. Let's talk about this location, shall When the Singapore Tourist Board was looking for a symbol that would describe their country's unique qualities, they created the merlion, a creature that is half lion and half fish. A statue of this strange creature guards the mouth of the Singapore River. The name Singapore means Lion City, and I'm not lying. Singapore used to be a tiny seaport on a jungle-covered island, but Singapore grew so quickly that today it is one of Asia's economic dragons. Chinese, Indians, Malays, and others have flocked to Singapore for decades, adding to its diverse culture. Can I tell you more? I know you've got places to go and people to see, but I'll talk to folks around here a bit longer. Give me a call. I'll tell you what I find.
Yes, what is it? Before she left for a small nation north of Belgium, she asked me if I knew how much a guilder was worth.
Do you need information?
I told her she couldn't haggle about a traffic ticket at the International Court of Justice, but she was headed for The Hague anyway.
Hello there. Her activities are being swept under Persian rugs in Tehran.
I've got big news. The Crook and Carmen are about to rendezvous, and you need to make the bus before that happens. Act fast.
What do you need?
I guess the gig is up. Time for me to face the music.
Hey, I see by the paper you foiled another caper. You pursued Sue Me all the way to a guilty verdict. Great job. You made the arrest, you made the papers, and you've made investigator. You're promoted, and I salute you. There's another case waiting, investigator. Will you take it? The crooks have crashed India, and Gandhi's glasses are gone. Mahatma Gandhi led India to freedom without waging war and without dressing up. His wire glasses are his trademark, and India needs you to find those specks. So head on out and start your trek.
आप सब यात्रियों का स्वागत है। हिमालय पर्वत आप सबका भारत में स्वागत कर रहे हैं।
Hi, I'm Renaissance, and I have a knack for art and architecture. Come on, let's take a look at this place. The identity of the Taj Mahal's architect has been lost in time, but it's likely that the emperor himself oversaw the construction. The structure reveals a harmony of Indian and Persian elements as Hindu craftsmen worked together with Muslim designers and engineers to turn the emperor's vision into reality. The Taj Mahal is a love poem made out of solid white marble. It was built in 1630 by the Emperor Shah Jahan in honor of his wife, who never left his side in all their married life. Receiving a premonition of her own death, the Empress asked her husband to build her the most beautiful tomb the world had ever seen. The devoted emperor spent the next 22 years creating this exquisite resting place near the city of Agra. Can I tell you more? I'll catch you later. If you give me a ring, I'll let you know what I've been able to find out about your suspect. Your video phone call will be music to my ears.
Do you need some help? Police pursued him to the top of Annapurna, where he vanished into thin air. His barber calls him Ruby Roots.
Do you need something? He's an ordinary guy, not too short and not too tall.
Greetings. His follicles are flaming.
What can I do for you? The top of his head is en flambeau.
Let's adjust to Kathmandu's altitude by ambling about. About 90% of Nepal's people are of the Hindu faith, and the other 10% are Buddhist. But those numbers don't tell the whole story, because Buddhism mixes with Hinduism in many ways here. The more closely you study it, the more interesting it becomes. Nepal is quite an amazing nation. It's the birthplace of Gautama Buddha, the man whose teachings inspired Buddhism. It has Everest, the world's highest mountain, and the entire country is nestled in the Himalayas. Why, right now, we're in one of the country's lowest spots, but we're still 5,000 feet above sea level. Let's walk slowly so I don't get dizzy. Shall we continue this stimulating stroll? In that case, I'll say goodbye. Call if you need to consult me.
What's on your mind? He purchased a cape and a horn because he heard it was rocky and treacherous around Cape Horn. I'd say his size was scarcely skinny, but not really round. He purchased a cape and a horn because he heard...
Are you looking for help? You couldn't call him skinny, and fat would be false too.
What can I help you with? I didn't stay around him long because I'm camera shy.
Your facts are in harmony with mine. Time to nab that no-good Nick.
Chango tui mila ayende mindu maso apa changi sina chawa chukyu mari ya ona nzen setala.
El vuelo 707 está a punto de salir para Argentina. Que disfrute del vuelo.
Good day to you. Don't worry. You haven't lost his scent. His aroma leads you to Dodoma. His height was pretty basic.
Habari za asubuhi. Ndege 916 sasa inafika Tanzania.
Tell me what you need. He's living somewhere north of Australia in the world's most populous island nation.
Hello. He's gone to Gong Gongs in a gamelan in Bali.
Hello, can I be of service? I hear he's just cracked his toe climbing Krakatoa, a famous volcano off the tip of Western Java.
What's on your mind? He was waxing poetic about buying batik in Bandu.
How can I help you?
What can I do for you? You can grill me all you want, but you'll never catch Carmen.
The news is out. Congratulations! You've cracked the case. You've cut Jack Cheese right out of the picture, and the stench of his crime has subsided. But you've got other fish to fry. And there's a new case pending. Do you want to take it? I got an urgent call from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Someone stole the plans for this year's Carnival. We're talking about the biggest bash on the planet, Gumshoe. But it's going to fizzle big time unless you get those plans back. So fly down to Rio and follow that crook.
Excuse the intrusion, but your past successes mean very little in the grand scheme of things. My grand scheme, that is.
Voo 324. está partindo do Brasil.
Hi, I'm Rock Solid, ecologist, geologist, and good guide. Around here, the most amazing stuff you'll find is the stuff that nature did all by herself. Come on, have a look! Brazil is by far the largest country in South America in size and population, and it's the only place in the Americas where the people speak Portuguese. Why? Because traders from Portugal landed here 500 years ago, bringing their language with them. This granite peak is called Corcovado. On top you can see an amazing statue, a huge sculpture of Christ the Redeemer, with his arms outstretched, blessing the whole city. As you might have guessed, Christianity is pretty big around here. I can show you more if you'd like. Okay then, you scoot along, and I'll stay here to see what clues I can uncover. Remember, I'm just a video phone call away if you'd like to know what I've found out.
Ah, glad to meet you. I hear your suspect is masquerading with a mariachi band in Matamoros. She looks like she's carrying the weight of the world, and it's not on her shoulders. Farewell.
Hi there, what's up? When she said she admired the Mayans for inventing the zero, I insisted it meant nothing. She was fair of hair, so there.
Oh, hi! To describe her height, I'd say run-of-the-mill. Critics say she just earned a feather in her cap for her Quetzal bird dance with the Ballet Folklorico.
Hi there. She said she had nothing to gain by going to Spain. More people habla español from Juarez to Chiapas. Hi there. In terms of height, she was neither a colossus nor a...
Bienvenido, viajero. En México visita las numerosas ruinas de la cultura maya.
Oh, hi! She's probably now waking up in Agadir to the cry of a muezzin calling from a minaret. Cowabunga! With that towhead, she looks like a serious surfer. Of course. So long.
Good afternoon. Rumor has it that she bought a farm in a country on the northwest shoulder of Africa and is now up to her pits in olives. Her lenses rested on the bridge of her nose.
Well, the facts I have are exactly the same facts you have on your digisketch. I'd say you're ready to end this case.
رحلة رقم 707 تغادر الآن إلى المغرب. رحلة سعيدة.
What do you need? Follow your suspect without delay to Semboe.
Hey there. She said she was craving a good bouillabaisse at the port of Marseille.
What's on your mind? I hear she's going incognito among the stars at the Cannes Film Festival.
What? She planned to escape the law in the valley of the Loire.
Vol 916 part maintenant pour la France.
Can I be of assistance? You got lucky, but you don't stand a chance against Carmen Sandiego.
The news has never been nicer, and it's all thanks to you. Because of you, Ruthless is a lot less ruthless, and she'll be in jail till she's toothless. Great work. That's great work, investigator. Or should I say senior investigator. Congratulations. You've just earned yourself a promotion. But you can't rest on your laurels for long. There's already been another heist, and I'd like to assign you the case. Will you take it? The Netherlands are mad today, 'cause someone took their dikes away. In a country that's 2/3 below sea level, the dikes keep the water from flooding the land. So if you don't get them back, things will get soggy fast. Grab your galoshes, Gumshoe, and get going.
Hello there.
Lovely to see you. I'm Diplomacy, your special envoy here. Allow me to fill you in on the political subtleties of this lovely locale. For a long time, different parts of the Netherlands were controlled by kings, emperors, and armies from different parts of Europe. The country became independent in 1648, and it almost immediately became a great place to live.
It had freedom of religion, good food, and a strong navy. In other words, the 17th century was the Dutch Golden Age. But if you ask me, it's still an A-plus country. People call this country Holland, but Holland is just a region of the Netherlands. Netherlands means Low Countries, and the name fits well. More than 40% of the land here is below sea level. Why isn't it under the North Sea? Because dunes and man-made walls called dikes keep the water from spilling over onto the land. I can show you more if you'd like. Yes, perhaps you should shuttle on to your next stop. I'll stay here and see what other facts I can discreetly gather. Give me a call on the video phone if you're in need of Digisketch help.
What can I do for you? I hear the police suspected him of stealing a mummy, but he beat the rap. As he drove away, I noticed that he could barely see over the wheel.
What seems to be the problem? The word I would use to describe his height would be micro, not macro.
Hello there. He kept his metallic hair meticulously combed.
أهلا عزيزي المسافر. من فضلك زر النيل أثناء زيارتك لمصر.
Oh, hello. Alphabetically speaking, he's somewhere between a tango and a tap dance. I've seen the same shade of hair on a silver fox.
How can I help you? When I asked the name of the country, he said, take the Tan from Tanganyika, then the Zan of Zanzibar, add an I, and end with A. I thought a stick figure had come to life.
Yes, what is it? He maintains a low profile around people of average height.
Ndege 415 sasa yaondoka Tanzania. Safari njema.
May I help you? He said he was leaning toward visiting a certain... Stray hairs swept across his face like wisps of...
What's on a coiffure the color of steel sat atop his...
Do you need assistance? Look for someone whose height...
May I help you? Stray...
Buongiorno. Il volo 324 è in arrivo dall'Italia.
We're in complete agreement on the crook's characteristics. It's time to take action.
Welcome. He's pursuing puffins on an island in the Greenland Sea known for its rich variety of bird life.
What's going on? He's headed for a nation that uses geothermal energy for much of its heat.
Why, hello! He's lapping up the sun on the island of the Midnight Sun about 650 miles west of Lapland.
Yes, what is it? I noticed that the flag stitched on his rucksack had a red cross banded in white on a blue field.
Oh, hello. He plans to start an unlawful falafel business in Haifa. Hello there. Rats! I should have known someone was on my tail.
Great work. You've hit the headlines. You brought down that arch creep, Art Shrivel. Now his arch rival is the prison warden. Since you've been so successful, I have your next case lined up, if you want to take it. What do you say? I just got an urgent call from Italy. Some skunk just slunk off with the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. Ever since the Renaissance, this Michelangelo masterpiece has been a must-see for every roamer in Rome. But now, it's just a boring roof, 'cause a crook went ceiling stealing. And you've got to stop him, Gumshoe. Ciao.
Well done, senior investigator. You've graduated to the head of the class, but you're still a long way from the final exam.
Il volo 707 è in partenza per l'Italia.
Buongiorno. Let's roam around Roma. Here we see the triumphal Triple Arch of Constantine, which was built in the 4th century AD. It seems the emperor decided to pillage sculptures from earlier periods of Roman history to decorate the monument. Built around 75 AD, the Colosseum symbolizes the extravagance of the Roman Empire and proves that modern sports arenas don't compare to ancient Rome. Seating 50,000 people, the Colosseum offered gladiator duels and wild animal hunts in its sand-covered arena.
A complex system of underground tunnels housed the workers, slaves, and exotic animals that provided spectacles for the privileged citizens of Rome. Would you like to see more great stuff? So long. If you need help, I'm only a video phone call away.
Welcome. She prayed she wouldn't miss the temple of the Emerald Buddha. Her hair's the color of a rusty roof.
I'm sure she's making quite a splash in Bangkok. She said she deserved a dunce cap for losing her lens cap.
What do you need? I noticed that her stature was quite ordinary.
What's going on? She's an ordinary gal, not too short and not too tall.
Great! All your information checks out. Time to catch that crook.
Are you looking for help? She said she had a grant from a local foundation to study the folkways of an Islamic Asian nation.
What can I help you with? She was buoyant about her plans to go rafting on the Indus River.
Oh, hello. She's off to get pizza around Chichen Itza, but I think all she'll find are tortillas.
Well, hello. She was humming a ditty about Mexico City.
Bienvenido, viajero. En México, visita las numerosas ruinas de la cultura maya.
Oh, hi. She said she was on her way to the boulangerie for buttery croissants.
Vol 916 part maintenant pour la France. Bon voyage.
Do you need information? You might find her shaking a maraca with an Andean folk band west of Lake Titicaca.
Buenas noches. El vuelo 415 está llegando a Perú.
Do you need assistance?
You may have stopped me, but you'll never arrest Carmen Sandiego!
Hey, you're a newsmaker and a crime breaker. Good work. You landed Leia D. Land. Her horizons will end at the jailhouse wall for a long time. We tried to get some info from this fumbling fiend, but we only got cryptic answers. The only meaningful statement was, I never wear a watch because it's always time for theft. Let's make a note of that. But Carmen's already got another evil recipe simmering. Are you ready to take on another case right now? There's been a sting in Singapore. Someone stole the statue of Sir Stamford Raffles from the Capitol building. In 1819, Raffles laid out the town and made it a major trading port. And now he's who knows where. Carmen knows, I'll bet. And you, Gumshoe, are going to find out.
324次航班即将起飞，飞往新加坡。
What do you need? She was looking forward to canoeing on the Tissa. She had an accessory which she wound once a day.
Hi there. Stray hair swept across.
Do you need assistance?
She was somewhere between heavy and a half pint.
Thanks for calling. I have a soft spot for Singapore. The name Singapore means Lion City, and I'm not lying. Singapore used to be a tiny seaport on a jungle-covered island. But Singapore grew so quickly that today it is one of Asia's economic dragons. Chinese, Indians, Malays, and others have flocked to Singapore for decades, adding to its diverse culture. Built in 1939, the impressive Supreme Court building was the last classical structure to be completed in Singapore. Next door, City Hall was the scene of the Japanese surrender at the end of World War II. Luckily, neither building has surrendered to the skyscrapers that crowd around them. Can I tell you more? Toodaloo! Don't be a stranger. If you have questions, just call me.
How can I help you? She vowed not to rest till her flag was unfurled on the second highest peak in the world. Her hair was the hue...
Do you need something? She said she was going where the Sikhs of yore built fortress walls in old Lahore. She was a woman of moderate measurements.
What can I help you with? I got a good look at her kneecaps.
Wonderful! Information on your Digisketch matches what I've heard on the grapevine. Go get that hooligan!
Why, hello. She's feeling lethargic in Lesotho due to the high altitude.
Greetings. She says in urban Durban there are saris and turbans because it has the largest Indian population outside of India.
Yes, what is... She's establishing a thieves' den in Phnom Penh.
Welcome. She talked a lot about building a wat in Kampot.
What's going on? She was recently seen tramping about an abandoned training camp for the Mujtahideen, resistance fighters who fought throughout the 1980s.
Yes, what is it? She was wondering if she should trade her currency for Afghanis before she left, or wait to see how much they were worth in Jalalabad. Good afternoon. You may have tested my mettle, but you'll need to be tough as iron to catch Carmen.
Great work! You've tossed yet another crook in the clink. You've slapped the cuffs on Ivana Steele, and they're the only bracelets she'll be wearing for a long, long time. Unfortunately, we've got another crime on our hands. You're my first choice to take this case. Will you do it?
Well, guys, that wraps up this gameplay of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. I hope you enjoyed and maybe learned some things along the way about the different countries. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more Carmen Sandiego. Be sure to check out the playlist for more videos I will be adding. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you are special and loved. You are never alone. You're always welcome to come back and hang out anytime. Until the next video, God bless. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye, my friends.